Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United have to face Norwich at Carrow Road, and I believe it's a 4:30 kickoff on Sunday again. So the team I've kind of gone for like a classic 4-4-2. Rashford and Martial up top, Dan James on the left, McTominay, Fred, and Pereira in midfield, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, and Ashley Young, and obviously David De Gea in net. So obviously, if Pogba is fit for this game, he'll probably replace Fred, or if Matic is fit for this game, he'll probably replace Fred as well. Same with De Gea. He missed the Europa League game against Partizan Belgrade, but I think he'll probably play against Norwich, and yeah, obviously same with Pereira and all this. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's play match and talk about the last result, which was against Liverpool, and we drew 1-1. And to my surprise, we actually drew that game, and we probably could have won that game. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird one actually, that game. So let's put it this way: VAR came to the rescue a couple of times, and VAR, came to the rescue. Well, VAR helped us. Let's just say that. So, right, let's start with the first half. So, first half, United played really well. We started with a back three of not back three, yeah, back three of McTominay, Lindelof, and it was supposed to be Tuanzebe, but Tuanzebe picked up an injury in game training. Go on, Fred. Oh yeah, let's look at that, 1-0. Yeah, he picked up an injury in training, so that's that. And then obviously Rojo got put in, and obviously Phil Jones got put in on the subs bench. But anyway, yeah, started with three at the back, and it started really well for us actually. Liverpool just could not play against us for some reason in that first half. And they had the first chance. I think the first big chance was Firmino counter attack, and Firmino's shot just went straight into De Gea. But after that, we controlled the ball and stuff like that, and we had a couple good balls blocked and shots blocked and stuff like that. But we did get our first goal. We did get the first goal, which was controversial. So Lindelof tackles. Who was it? I think it was Origi. And the referee didn't give it as a foul. So then the ball went straight to McTominay, and Dan James. He passed it through to Dan James on the right hand side, and he put a good ball into Rashford, and Rashford scored. But obviously VAR intervened and looked at the foul just before, but on McTominay, and as you can see on the camera, he did kick him, but I don't think it was a foul personally. I think he's gone over way too. I think he theatrically went over, and that's why they didn't give it. I think if he just stood up and stayed up, and he might the ref might have given it a foul, but I think the way he went down is probably why they didn't give it. But yeah, all the Sky Sports commentary saying it was a foul and all that, but personally I don't think it was. I think he went down too easily. It's only like a little flick of the leg, but yeah, it was one of them ones. If it was United, I'd say it was a foul, but obviously that was that. So yeah, Rashford, a good pass into Rashford good cross from Dan James into Rashford, and Rashford puts it in. So then that was 1-0, and then literally like 5-10 minutes after that, Liverpool scored through Mane, and it's just a long ball up towards Mane, who controls it with his hand, and it showed that in the replay. Even David De Gea was like, that's handball, why have they not given it? But then obviously it went to VAR yet again, and United went, and on the camera it showed that it's definitely handball. He handled it, so there's no way they wasn't going to give it, but yeah, it gave it as no goal, and we went into half time winning 1-0. So we were a bit lucky, to say the least, and it showed that second half. Second half Liverpool decided to wake up and control most of the game, which they did. But unfortunately, they didn't have many chances. I don't think. They had a couple shot blocks and a couple corners and stuff like that. But United, I don't know why Solskjaer didn't make a substitution like in the 50th or 60th minute. Just to rejuvenate that midfield. But is that Fred's second goal? It is. Fred's on a hat-trick. Anyway, yeah, I thought he played well, Fred. Wait, did he play? Yeah, Fred played, and it was Fred, Pereira, and Pereira he played as the number 10 in the first half. I thought he played really well, Pereira. I think he might have got man of the match. I'm not too sure, but he played pretty well in the Liverpool game. So talking of the second half, so Liverpool had a couple good plays, and they were pretty much holding us in. We couldn't really we tried countering. I think we only had one chance with Rashford, who had a shot. His shot just went wide, but it looked like a Liverpool goal was coming, and it showed that with obviously Lallana scored, but I don't know why we just sat back and went part of the bus. I think we should have made a couple substitutions. Ollie should have made a couple substitutions, brought on fresher legs. Brought on Mata or something just to connect the forward. Just connect Martial. Martial came on as well, but he should have. He should have, made a substitution and made that midfield a bit more stronger, and tried to, get a second goal, which we didn't in the end, and it kind of showed why we didn't, because Liverpool did score in the end. It's just a good cross from, I think it was Robertson. I think his cross was like, what's the word? It's deflected. It was a deflected cross. It was a deflected cross off Wan-Bissaka, who didn't get towards Robertson that quick enough. It was a deflected cross, and then Rojo lost his man as well. It's just a bit of poor defending from. Oh, what a finish from Rashford! It's a bit of poor defending from United. We just lost that bit of concentration, and they did get that goal it was right at the end as well. The 80th, was it 87th minute or something like that? It was right near the end. And then after that, Liverpool did have a couple chances to win the game as well. I think it was Oxlade-Chamberlain's shot was close, but in the end, finished 1-1, and I would have took a draw anyway. But yeah, it looked first half I was looking like. It was looking like, Man United were going to, go and win this game. But for some reason, like I said, second half, we just, let Liverpool have the ball, and we just could not, get out of our own area. And where we did, it was just long balls towards Rashford. And Rashford ain't, he's not Lukaku, is he? He's not going to control the ball. But I thought Rashford did play well in that game. Him and Pereira and Dan James played really well. Who else played well? I think Rojo did have a good game until that mistake, but yeah. Right, so this weekend Manchester United have to face Norwich at Carrow Road, and it will be a hard game for us because obviously. Actually, before with that, we must talk about the Europa League game, which was against Partizan Belgrade in Belgrade, and it was a really good. It was a bit of an open game, really. It wasn't the best of games. United had no shots on target, but we won 1-0 through a Anthony Martial penalty. I thought Brandon Williams started at left back, and he got man of the match, and it was a really good performance from Brandon Williams. So he's definitely going to be one for the future, and he's definitely going to be one of them players to challenge Luke Shaw as a left back. But yeah, he had a really good game. He's the one who won the penalty. Martial, you know, first half, you know, they were there for the taking yet again. You know, they were scared. Partizan Belgrade, for some reason, they just could not get a pass together. It was all long shots, long balls. Jesse Lingard played as well. He came off. He came on for the first time. He almost had a goal in the first half. He had, I think he tried to place it and obviously tried to get a, what was it? He tried to score, but he tried to place it and it hit the post, which was unlucky. But yeah, I can't remember any more chances from United actually. We hit the post. Yeah, we had the penalty. And that was I think that was pretty much it for the first half. Second half, Partizan Belgrade did come out and try to attack us, and thank God for Romero and the post yet again, because Romero made a couple good saves, and thank God he did. So, you know, it's nice to see Romero in goal and get a clean sheet. So that was that. But yeah, it's pretty much all Belgrade second half, and like I said, they had quite a lot of chances to score, but unfortunately, fortunately enough, you know, Romero was there and we won the game 1-0, and it was our first win, away win since March. So, you know, it was finally good to win the game, but it was such a poor game. McTominay and Garner was in midfield. I thought Garner was played better when he got moved up. I think Garner in the first half, you know, he was getting, how to say it? He was getting man marked, I think, first half, and then second half, I think the same happened. You know, McTominay and him switched, and obviously, yeah, that was that. Oh, it's full time already, and we haven't even spoke about Norwich. Anyway, yeah, this weekend we got Norwich. Norwich haven't won in the last couple games. The last win was against Man City at home, so I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if they come out and try to attack us, you know, and try and get a victory against us. But you know, they haven't won their last 5 games, or 4 games, 5 games. I'm not too sure, but if they can beat Man City at home, you know, they can definitely beat us at home. So we definitely need to do something there, and hopefully get another victory away point. If we can get you know, we need a good solid win, and you know, the next couple games, I think we've got Bournemouth after this as well. So I know, I think we've got Chelsea. I don't know if we've got Chelsea in the League Cup or we've got Bournemouth. I'm not too sure. But anyway, we definitely need to win this game. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 scoreline. So that's my scoreline for this game. I reckon Norwich will score, but I reckon United will get, you know, I think that United will get 1 or 2 goals this game. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here for today. So please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys, thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.